think again. If you're still there defending a woman that went to Mr. Korobidi's house and videotaped the children and shared on WhatsApp group, get ready for Title 18 of US Code. That is the section of the law they are going to use to prosecute all of you. I made a video, Speak Up for Baby A. Watch it. We read the sections together and everything that they covered in that section. Whether you shared the video, whether you stored the video, whether you downloaded it, whether you watched, all of you will fall into those sections of the law. There is no two ways about it. Mr. Korobidi came here to debunk the whole thing, telling us it was Photoshop, telling us FBI cleared it. We are looking forward to the case in court so that we can hear whether FBI indeed cleared those videos to be nothing but simple a child's video. That's what he said. I want to believe all of you, I answered all your prayers. Okay, I should read your comments. Which one did I miss? Sorry, let me see quickly. Teresa, let's see the comment I missed. Is it this one? God have mercy, there are still people believing in that man's lies. Is that a comment? Let me know if that's a comment, because yeah, I put it up before. I put it up before. I think that's the comment you're referring to, because I don't see another one. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the comment. I think that's the comment. All right, you did the right thing to apologize, Kim. Not many would do that. Absolutely, I believe that. And I think I've read this one as well. She got divorced from someone who threw her away. Okay, I've read this one. For doing, not after doing that to her. Let me see what Tena is saying. She got divorced from someone who threw her away a week after giving birth. All mothers should, okay, I've read that. Lolo was a cleaner with NHS and she lost her job because of bullying. Whoa. Okay. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. With someone is no drama when moving on. Hashtag no eyes. Absolutely no eyes. We should concentrate on that. I've made a video about it and hopefully they will get justice. I mean, the children will get justice. She asks why we are treating her worse than we treated self-love. If it could be because of her color of skin, that is guilt tripping. Okay, I get you. And already answered the reason why. Somebody also said it here. Self-love was just bad mouthing Cora, but she never hired a PI to investigate Cora. She was not planning on how to deport Cora from America. So it is what it is. Believe me, one morning on Cora's life, I made a comment which KO didn't quite understand the comment and her expression changed to sadness. The MF was in my inbox in 2 seconds. Wow, I still have it in the message. Hannah, who are you referring at? Who was in your inbox in 2 seconds? If you're still here, can you let me know, okay? Yeah, they destroyed Cora's income. Kim, I guess you know that, right? Right now, Cora doesn't make money on Facebook. And I hope every member of that group, they're happy, right? They're happy that they did that. They reported Cora's pay. They kept on reporting it. Are they truly happy that that is happening to Cora? And they claim they love the children. You're taking the income away from the mother and you're claiming to love the children.
Because they say it's, oh, she's just a scammer. She's a scammer. That's what they say. She's a scammer. She begs for money. You know, and I've said this. She's a single mother raising 2 girls. She's from a completely different country. She doesn't have family. Okay, she's got LA mom and stuff, but I'm talking her family, her blood family's still in Nigeria. Mm-hmm. She's doing everything she can to make sure there's a roof over her kids' head, clothes on their back, food in their mouths, and that they go to the proper schools. She has the personality to come online. Why wouldn't she be a blogger? That is a job. It is a job. People keep saying it's not a job to be a blogger. Do they realize there are millionaire bloggers out there? It is a job.
Exactly.
You know, but they want to say, oh, it's scamming. Every blogger I watch, and believe me, there's lots of cute little families and stuff I watch. They all have stars. They all say, oh, I dropped a link. Everybody does it. And I said it before. If you're a waitress, you get a tip at the end for serving people. It's no different than when you're on a live. If people want to tip you, there's nothing wrong with it.
Look at what Hannah said. So you made a comment that was misunderstood by Cora, and the next second, Mr. Cora Obidi was on her inbox. You see how he recruits people. So
If
once
it's him, then it was Marion. Marion did the same thing. She had a standard message because a lot of people reached out to me and sent me, and it was the same exact message. It was like cut and pasted. Thank you for supporting Justin. Da, 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 da. If you'd like to join our group. Yeah, same thing when Marion was working with them. They do. They watch her videos. And if they see anybody on her videos that will put a hate comment towards her, they reach out to them immediately and yank them into their group and then start feeding them stories to work with them.
Wow. And I really wonder if you have something to say, Kim. Let me hear your opinion. Why do you think Miriam switched and stopped supporting Mr. Cora Obidi?
Oh, he cut her off because of Frida.
Oh,
see, Justin never told me that Crystal had been out there twice. Okay, he never told Marion Crystal had been out there twice either. Then when he got involved with Frida, Marion was, all up talking to Justin's mom, talking to Frida and everything else. And Frida didn't want Justin talking to anybody. So they were all turning on each other. People that are in the groups have come to me and told me, that's where it all lied. And for some reason, Frida and him got something weird going on there where he actually threw Miriam under the bus, which I never thought that would ever happen, because I'm telling you, he worshipped her.
Wow.
So that's how that all happened. And I am shocked that she claims she's for the kids. She's for the kids. If she's so for the kids, then why has she not put all her evidence out there? She keeps saying, oh, after court. Oh, okay. It's always after court. Well, come on. You claim that he's a horrible person. So put it out there. Why don't you help in court by putting the proof out there? Help Cora and the girls in court if it's really about helping them. Then put the proof out there so she can use it for court. Or send it to her. You don't even have to put it on social media. Send it to her. I've sent so much evidence to her, it's not even funny.
Okay, look at what Liz put out here. Liz, sincerely, it baffles me why these women we are fighting for Mr. Cora Obidi. It baffles me. I don't know. Kim, do you have anything to say about what Liz said here?
Well, I'm laughing because she's at a Polish criminal family. Yeah, I don't understand either. In all honesty, if these people dealt with him the way I did, like on a daily basis, talking to him on the phone or texting him, it shouldn't take them very long to figure him out, because it didn't take me for very long. So, and unless he's just texting them, like, through his groups or whatever, that's one thing. But if they're physically speaking to him, which I know there are several of them that have been with him for 2 years, because I have people that are in those groups, guys, that are telling me everything that's going on. So I know what's going on in these groups that still exist. I'm being sent screenshots and I'm forwarding them all to the FBI and the police. So let me tell you, it's still going on. I do not know why they still support him. With all the stuff that he's put out there, he's pretty much hung himself, as far as I am concerned. All the things he's said, all the things he's done, just like the man nanny, she admitted she took those videos, but then he wants to come on and say the FBI called him and said it was Photoshop. That's funny. Tell me why the FBI still has an open investigation then. Tell me. And then he turns around and claims that the video was somebody else's. It was JC from that other family, right? Mm-hmm. Because not self-love. What the heck's her name? Gracious Vlog made that video and involved that other family because her brother was in his own hurt feelings from not being around his kids. And then he rolled with that, right? And then he turned it into, I was home and I told her to videotape them throwing tantrums. He was not home during those times. That's a lie. The only time he was is one day he had the one tall, she's a model, I think. lady at his house that she was using, donating her body to science. And we heard baby A bawling her eyes out. And he went and looked and he goes, "Oh, she's with the nanny." Yeah, that was when Matt Nanny was there again, another time. But other than that, he was not home. Think about it, guys. She was there during Halloween. Do you remember him walking the streets of LA? He had just done a meeting and said that he was working with a brand. That was Copperfit. Then he went to a Halloween store and was looking at costumes for the girls. If he was home while she was babysitting.
So Kim, since you know this family so well, look at what Liz is saying here. Liz said the parents are Polish immigrants. The dad served 3 years, brother 10. Mom had him allegedly in prison. Is any of these things true?
His brother was in prison for 10 years for stealing cars and lighting them on fire. He did tell me that. His mother has a criminal record of tax evasion because I've seen those public records. And the father had served time in prison. I've seen those public records. So there's no denying any of that. I didn't see the brother's public records, but he told me why his brother went to prison. Him and some other guys, would steal cars and light them on fire. And that's why he's serving time, because it was multiple vehicles, not just a couple.
That's a serious crime.
Yeah.
It's like those people that go to throw fire in churches and buildings. That's a serious one. So, Kim, I guess when you did your private investigation, you saw all of this, but was that when you backed out?
When I backed out is, okay, so he told me this whole video story. He was trying to get us to get a teddy bear with the webcam in it. He was doing all this stuff. And then he tried to tell me that she was going to run to Nigeria and kidnap the girls, that she was probably going to have LA mom take them to Mexico and then flying from there because Athena didn't have her passport. And I was like, no, that's not true. And I said, she's cutting watermelon up right now. I don't think she's returning the girls to you, because now you have to remember that all this SA stuff was going on. Okay. And he was like, no. Marion told me she just went to the store and bought cases of diapers and she was packing them. I said, that's absolutely not true. I just watched her video. She walked to the store and got one package of diapers.
So when you said Miriam, that's the Miriam that was on the other group?
That was the lady that helped him with all his
the CPS. So at this point, you guys belong to one group to be talking to each other?
No, I was just talking to him physically on the phone or text between me and him on our phones.
Okay.
And then he goes, no, Miriam wouldn't lie. And I said, well, I'm telling you, she didn't buy a bunch of diapers. That's not true. And then he texted me and said, what a bitch. And I said, what? And he said, do you have her address? And I was kind of shocked he didn't have her address. And then that's when he told me that the cops were on their way to her house. She wasn't returning the kids, and that he was on his way to the LAX airport. And I thought to myself, why are you going to LAX? Like, it's a huge airport, you're not going to find her in LAX. You're just not going to. And then he said the cops went to her house. They couldn't get in because I guess it's like you have to put a code in. Mm-hmm. So they just waited outside. And then she came out for her Uber driver and they questioned her. And she said the kids were upstairs with the nanny. They were fine and she was not returning them. And she'd deal with it when she got back from Nigeria. And then he sat at the airport. And then he claimed he went to the police and da-da-da. I mean, the story went on and on and on. Well, I was already questioning him because of the whole SA stuff. None of it made sense to me. And then that's when it got real. He went to the police. He went to an investigator. They were knocking LA mom's door down. The lies continued and continued and continued. And I just let him tell all of his stories. And then I called him out on them all. And that was the end of it.
Wow. Look at what Tena is saying here. She said, Kim, did they take those pictures of the girls for financial gain? Or was it to set Cora up to make it seem like she was trafficking the girls?
I can't tell you what is behind Man Nanny's thoughts because she sexualizes everything. I do, however, in my opinion, believe that she is the one that filled Baby Jay's mind with things that she told her father, if that even happened. I do know the following week she told her mother things because I heard the audio because he played it to me. I think those were all planted in Baby J's head, the man nanny. I know for a fact that she told people in her groups that they had to send all money, all gifts to her, which made no sense to me. Why would you get free shipping for Amazon to send it to her so that she could turn around and pay cash to send it to him in California? She has since had many of those items posted on the state college website selling them on the buy sell trade site. So the items that were collected that were supposed to be sent to the girls, she is now selling for cash.
Wow.
So I don't know how much of it he received, but I do know that he was sent emails saying, these are receipts. Did you receive this? And he has not responded. Matter of fact, he's blocked some of the people that have emailed him that were in groups with her.
Wow.
So what does that tell you? He is protecting her over and over and over again. And why would you protect her if she was doing all the scamming and you weren't involved with it? So what is, I mean, you know, you're going to think whatever you think. We're all going to think whatever we think and make our own opinions. But I'm telling you facts. And in my opinion, I think he was very much involved, you know, because it was the same when I dealt with him. He said to me, oh, you know, he went and took Baby J from the school when she didn't return him. And then he called me and he was like, put her on the phone to talk to me. And then he sent me videos. Well, he sent the same videos to Lolo, and Lolo posted them on her subscribers. And I had people that were in subscribers, and she would say, drop the link. And then she would show videos and pictures of the girls. So everything was for a financial gain. So yeah, that's the children for money.
Wow. And then Ten also said, Lord, now that you said that, I think he probably put a small camera or recorder in the kids' toys to bring to Cora's home to listen in. Was that really a thing? Was there any, you know, nanny cam, you know?
He did one through the law office, but they're very, very expensive. And they were like, no, like, you know, we're not sending that. But yeah, he claimed that these videos, Cora had men come in there and they were making videos and she was selling them in Mexico. And so they were like, well, then get a subpoena and have cameras put in her house while she's in Nigeria. But we're not sending you a teddy bear cam. If that's the case, then you need to go about it legally.
Wow. I'm happy you guys didn't do, because it would have been invasion of somebody's privacy and it's a big deal in court.
Oh, it would have all had to go through the police and stuff. You just can't do that kind of stuff. And you don't even know how many times when people say, why didn't you report it? Why didn't you report it? Why didn't you report it? I was dealing with police officers. Believe me, they knew everything that was going on. They knew everything that was going on. That's why I'm saying it came back like, oh, you're just a liar. And he was called out on it. And he did not like that at all.
All right. So I really appreciate your time with us today, Kim. And Tena said he's protecting Madam Crystal because she has the mother of all receipts on him.
Absolutely.
He got the big band on him being a blackmailer, sick people. All right, Kim, see, my platform is a place where we try to unlearn and relearn and, you know, create awareness. With your experience for strangers you met on social media, you embrace Mr. Koro Obidi with your both arms, thinking you are doing justice for him, and then doing all of those against Cora. What will be the lesson you're going to teach my audience today from your own experience? How should they handle people they meet online? Please, I believe you're in the best place to describe that.
First and foremost, don't trust anybody. Get to know a person. Let me just give reference, like Karen Rowles. We've talked on the phone numerous times. She reached out. We've gotten to know each other, and I love her to death. You know what I mean? Many people have reached out. I've told people, if you want to get to know the real me, because guys, you can be whoever you want to be on the internet. Okay. You can come on and say you're this or that, or do this or that. You might even be the biggest bully online and the sweetest person in real life. You know what I mean? That's going through some shit in their life, and they're going out and taking it out on the internet. First and foremost, do not trust anybody unless you get to know them completely, like as a whole person, not just somebody off the internet. Okay. Be very, very careful. Also, be very, very careful because Justin's group, they're very smart. They will come at you and pretend like they are core supporters and try to get you talking. And I'm telling you right now, be very careful. Secondly, always do your research. Do not be stupid like I was. Do your research. If you're going to get involved in this kind of a drama, go and do your research on both people because you will kick yourself in the ass like I have for the past year. Honestly, uh, I feel like an idiot. I really do. I feel like an idiot that I didn't go and look at Cora's whole entire life, get to know who Cora was as a person, get to know who Justin was. In my mind, it was, oh, I've got to save these kids because I'm going to save the world. And then I got wrapped up with their father, who is crazy. And look what it got me. Look what it got me. So just be very careful and mindful of what you say, because here's the thing. One of the reasons I deactivated We Move was because, yeah, I would make funny videos and this and that and that. But in all honesty, I do not want to be the root of anybody's depression, no matter who it is. Mm-hmm. If I dislike the person or like them, I never want to be the root of somebody being depressed or pushing them over the edge to do something crazy. And I really feel that he is at a point in his life where it wouldn't take much to push him to do something crazy, because I know the things he told me he would do if he was ever going to lose his kids. I don't want to be the person to sit back and go, God, was it something I said or did? Was it a video I made of him? I never want to be the reason that he does act out. So I backed away for the simple fact that I see he's at his breaking point and he's capable of anything right now. So just keep that in mind. Like, you don't know what somebody's going through off of social media. We all have our junk, okay? We all have our junk. No one's life is perfect.
Exactly.
And so don't bully people. Don't bully people, you know? It's just really, it's not nice. We shouldn't bully people. I'm guilty of it and I'm done with it. I don't want to bully people.
Guys, you guys heard Kim Baker advising you, don't buy a problem you have no idea of. Don't inherit enemies because of your favorite. Don't join groups that the intention from the get-go is all wrong. Now that you've heard it from someone who has been there, done that, and now advising you. She's saying don't bully people because she's been there. She did all of that. Now she knows better. Before you run with a case, make sure you verify those information. Make sure you get your facts right. We are hearing from Kim. Kim used to be a member of Mr. Cora Obidi's team. She clarified that she did not belong to the WhatsApp group. Rather, she belonged to the Facebook group that was solely Caucasian women trying to deport Cora back to Nigeria. You heard from the horse's mouth, and now she has repented. She has sought for forgiveness from Nancy and Cora and every other person that felt offended by her action. And she's doing the right thing, trying to help them. You also can turn a new leaf. It's not late for you to do the right thing. If you've been part of those dragging Cora for the past 2 years, this is the time for you to turn a new leaf. It's not a big deal that Cora married and it did not work out. A lot of people divorce every day in this country. A lot of people marry, and when it's not working out, they go their separate ways. Why are you trying to penalize Cora, somebody you haven't met, somebody you know nothing about, just because you don't like the color of her skin or just because you don't like the way she dresses? Cora is a full-grown woman. She can take decisions by herself. She does her things. She pays her taxes. She's a law-abiding resident of California. And if she has not committed crime in the eyes of the law, who are we to decide? God hasn't made us Deputy Jesus. He hasn't made us the judge. Let's leave the judge for the judge in the court. Let's leave prosecution for the prosecutors to prosecute. Let's leave these things. Let the court take his rightful place. If Mr. Cora Obidi did all these things that are being spilled now, collecting money because sharing the children's picture and collecting money in return, approving for them to share the videos, and because those people were his donor, everything is going to play out in court. And I must appreciate MTA. I've been calling you. Kim has been here for over an hour with us. The moment you left, she came in. So Kim, MTA is the person that comes here all the time to tell me more about you. Even when I was challenging the things I heard saying, no, Kim did this, did that, she has been the person said, no, Kim pulled out when she realized AYZ, and this is what Kim is doing now to help the case.
Yeah,
Yes, MTA.
My
Yes.
morning coffee time. She comes to my morning coffee time. I'm
Yes.
just doing my own thing. I'm trying to not be part of the saga. I will always talk about what's going on with Man Nanny. I will not let that go. And it's like I told the police the other day, when I was talking to him, I said, until this case is finally brought to justice, I will always talk about it. They watch my page. They watch my page. They even said, you're not doing anything illegal. Don't worry about it. Keep doing you. And that's what I'm doing. There's certain things that I can't say because the FBI is involved, but I very much am involved with the police and the investigation going on, and I will make sure there's justice at whatever cost. And that's that. I'm working hard at this because I will get justice for those little girls for what was done to them, plain and simple, and what was done to Cora, because ultimately it's her child, or children, I should say, that were exploited. And clearly the father doesn't care because he's still protecting the person that was exploiting him, and he was part of it. So there will be justice, I assure you guys. And once again, just be real careful, guys, what you talk about on the internet. Like, I see people making comments about unaliving and stuff, and I know people get mad and frustrated, and you say things out of frustration, but they take that stuff very, very seriously. Sometimes I see people leave those comments and I'm like, oh God, you can't take that back. Don't say that. I know you don't mean it and you're just saying it, but the police and the FBI take that stuff seriously. So be careful what you're saying out there, guys. And once again, really, I dealt with this man. I'm telling you, he's at his breaking point. You can see the cray-cray in his eyes. It does not pay to go after him right now, because ultimately it can result in the children being harmed. And I don't ever want that on my conscience. Ever.
Okay. Another thing I will say here, Kim, I've been trying to speak to the so-called people that claim to love him. In all of these things they were doing, it was just against Cora. Nobody is talking about how to get this guy medical help. He's claiming his mental health is shattered. Why are they not getting him some therapy session to see if they can help him?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what, he's playing that card just like the Man Nanny. She put in her, letter, her cease and desist letters that were sent to me, that now she's in therapy for PTSD. They're trying to use that card that they are mentally traumatized. That's what they're both playing right now, guys, to try to make it look good in court. Do they not realize what they've done to Cora? You guys think just because she comes on and dances and smiles, and you can see the facial expressions change sometimes when she reads the comments, because sometimes I'm like, don't read the comments, and then you could tell instantly she's sad. Can you imagine? I know how many nights I've cried myself to sleep over these people coming after me, and I don't even get a piece of what she's been through for years. I can't imagine how many nights she's cried herself to sleep. Probably every single night of her life for the past 2 years. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because somebody comes on social media smiling does not mean this isn't affecting them. But him coming on and spewing all the hate and the lies, that is not a depressed person. That is a psychotic person, a person ready to break. If he was truly depressed, he would come on and you would see it in his face. Depressed. He would just be like, I can't take this anymore. Not coming on there going off and saying the things he has said about her. That's a crazy person.
All right, guys. I do appreciate all your time. All of you that came today, please like this video because I've not seen my like go on. Like, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook if you haven't done that already. And again, Oyoyo Sword on YouTube has membership on. You can join my membership if you like what we are doing here. Here at Oyoyo Sword, we'll try to keep it straight. We'll try to keep it positive, and we try to create an awareness. We try to learn and unlearn. We learn from people's mistakes so that we wouldn't be joined as statistics. Now Kim has learned from her mistake. She has joined the path of statistics. I wouldn't want you to make the same mistake. There might be another person tomorrow that might have a case similar to what Mr. Kora Obidi are going through. Before you join to fight, do your right thinking, investigate, listen to them, watch them out, let them play it out for you. Then you can make up your own mind. Don't just run off on hearsay. And remember, ladies, before you join a WhatsApp group or join any group on Facebook or YouTube, before you do that, ask yourself two simple questions. What is the objective of this group? If the objective is not to lift your soul, to help you grow, to promote your business or enterprise, and also to support you positively, then you have no business being there. The second question you're going to ask yourself, what do I stand to benefit? If you're not benefiting anything that will promote your well-being, you have no business being in that group. I don't care who is forming the group. Take it from Oyoyo's word. Before you join a group, because all these women that were in those groups, none of them is a Gen Z. You say, yeah, they take a decision without thinking. These are women that are very calculative, very intentional. They knew their game, they knew their plan, they knew the objective, they understood it. The campaign was deport Kora, kick her out of Facebook, take her children. So please, it might not be Kora's case. It might be another person's case. And we heard it from Kim. Kim gave us, based on practical example, what she has learned joining a group to fight somebody she has never met. I'm going to, if possible, I'm going to, get that particular advice she gave to our people here, and I'm going to put it out. So anybody coming here will hear from the horse's mouth what it means to belong to a group and to learn your lesson. Don't fall into that trap tomorrow. No matter how palatable that group might look, don't fall in. If it's negative, don't
anything
jump.
you say, and anything you say in a group, make sure whatever you say, that you will not be ashamed of yourself if it ever gets put out there.
Exactly. Make sure you say something. If they call you in the public, you'll be very confident to share the same thing. So know who you talk to, know what you say, know what you share, and know the group you belong to. Kim, what will be your last word for us so that we can call it a day?
Once again, I just want to say that I apologize for any wrongdoing I did. And guys, I'm just going to keep on fighting the good fight. And anybody that wants to support me and watch my coffee time, great. If not, that's okay too. Just everybody be careful out there, because it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy.
All right, guys, you just heard it from an ex-member of Mr. Kora Obidi's group that we are meant to deport Kora. So if there is nothing else to learn from Kim. She saw that everything they put out there were all lies, no truth, and she took 363 degrees and she left the group. Do the same if you're still out there hating on Kora for no cause. Do the same. Be a better person. Be a better citizen. Be a better mother, a better grandma. Be a better human being. With that, we have come to the end of today's live stream. Like I said, always, if you're a woman listening to me, before you get into any relationship, watch out for red flags. If Kora had taken those red flags she saw in China, we will not be here talking about her. And secondly, if you're in any relationship, a man does not respect you, does not value you, calls you names, and disregard your opinion, you have no reason being in that relationship, because once he gets to yes, I do, he's never going to change. And likewise, the men, if you're dating a woman and she respects none of your opinion, she disregards you and every of your moves, make sure you walk away. And when you take that step, do not look back. Don't say she apologized, he apologized. That's what brought Kora to where she is. Kora felt he was going to be a better person. At least he says he's sorry. No amount of sorry will make an adult change from the monster that he is already. Take that from Oyoyo's word. Don't make this mistake. And what have you learned today in our live stream? We were talking about statements Kora made, and then Kim came to open our eyes. And if you're watching me and you haven't liked this video, I wonder why. Why haven't you liked this video? Why are you not supporting Oyoyo? You've been listening to me for over an hour. You haven't like this video, share, leave me your comment. So guys, like I said, Cora came to warn her, those that don't like her, let me use the nice words because of the community guidelines, telling her, if you don't like the fact that I dress this way, if you're expecting me to change, I'm not going to change. Get used to it or you unfollow me. And that is a simple statement. If you don't like what she's putting out, unfollow her. And then again, if you love her, keep loving her. Another thing I will say, if you truly love Cora, keep praying for her, because now my eyes are open. Not only WhatsApp group, they have Facebook, they have different groups, and all their aims were to deal with Cora. Think about it. Cora is still somebody's daughter, somebody's sister, somebody's aunt, somebody's child, okay? And at the same time, God's child. Let's take off our moral, whatever we want to judge her, why our own lives stinks like rotten egg. Until you clean your own self, do laundry on yourself before you start doing laundry on another person's home. So guys, with that, I've come to the end of today's live stream, and I must appreciate Kim for being courageous to come in here and receive all the hate, because people ask her tons of questions, which she tried to explain. I appreciate you and look forward to having you again. And definitely, I watch you, Kim, okay? I watch you in your car videos, I do, but I don't leave comments, but I watch you.
All right, I'm gonna leave the screen here, but hey, thank you for having me, and I hope I cleared some things up for some people, and you guys have a great night.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Hearts Kim, are you there? There public document for Cora Nancy case? Yes, there are documents. Kim already said she's providing those for Cora's case, and she has been with us for over an hour, answering all the questions that my team here put up for her to answer. And I believe she did well explain her situation. And I asked everybody, she has taken a new leaf, so forgive her. I believe in second chances. And that's truly how life should be. People err. The Bible said, to err is human and to forgive is divine. Let the Spirit of God help us to forgive each other and to move on. And to those that love Mr. Koro Obidi that will come here to watch my video without liking my video, I have one word for you. If you love Mr. Koro Obidi, stop feeding him lies. If you love this guy, stop feeding him lies. Stop misleading him. His case is already in court. Let the court decide the case. Guys, like my video, please, if you're coming in. Like. Follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you truly love Mr. Koro Obidi, do well by him by telling him the truth. Tell him that the game is over. Let them go to court and iron this thing out. Tell him that he got a restraining order on Cora. Let him stop talking about Cora. And again, I'm telling all of you that claim to love him, if he put out educational content, go there, watch to the end, share, comment, invite your friends to watch his educational content. If he sees that educational content are moving for him, he will stop talking about Cora and start focusing on himself. But unfortunately, most of you lack the capability of doing the right thing because the heart is so evil, if I will put it that way. So if there is nothing that you learned today in my live stream, you heard it from Kim. Kim used to be a member of a group that was meant to deport Cora, and there were groups that were meant to, damage Cora's image on Facebook, group that were preparing cases to take her children away. So many groups just for one person. So one person in a strange land that was trying to find her footing. Think about it. If Cora were to be your daughter, how would you have treated her? If she were to be your sister, your niece, how would you have treated her? If she were to be somebody that is not from Africa, would she have been treated differently? Ask yourself these questions and stop hating. Love is stronger than hate. Let's embrace love. And it takes nothing for you to love. Rather, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of muscle, a lot of bitterness for you to hate. Let's do good by each other, sincerely. Let's do good by each other. And Kim is telling you guys that catch up with you guys tomorrow on her Kim Coffee Time, so you can hear her out. She's also pursuing a court case with one of the members of the group, of Mr. Koro Obidi's group, all because of what? Lies. There was a question I forgot to ask Kim And I'm going to ask her another time. Hopefully she comes back again. And that question will be, why does she think that this is her? Is it because of all the evidence she has that they're afraid she might present in court? That will be the next question I will ask Kim. I forgot to ask her why she was here. I want to thank all of you, especially. I don't want to go, but guys, I'm already tired. I've been talking for 3 hours. Thank God Kim came and saved me from all the talk, because I would have been the one talking. So if you haven't liked my live stream, what are you waiting for? Like the live stream, share, leave me your thoughts in the comment section. And again, my membership is up. Like and join my membership if you like what we are doing here. Support me. Okay, Kim is still here. Kim said, ask, I'm here. Yeah, the question I wanted to ask that I forgot, why do you think they are coming after you? Is it because they are afraid that you might share some of the things you guys discuss in private? Was that the reason why Madam Crystal is coming after you? Okay, Kim is saying absolutely yes. They are afraid because of the document she has, evidence, the chat messages, the conversations, and all the records she has kept that might put them in big trouble when the case is finally heard in the court. So, guys, we are going to be following this case, and I will say, let us be mindful and let us know that love is stronger than hate. Embrace each other. If we can show love to each other, it's going to be definitely a better world. Until I see you guys in my next live stream, like this video for me. And to my super chat, super sticker, guys, Gloria, God bless you real good for the super sticker. And Liz, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate all of you. Liz is also my member here. Join my membership, because my members will be coming up with a topic that I'll be discussing on Friday. So join my membership to have an input in that segment that I'll be introducing here at Oyoyo's World. And Liz has already started by giving me a title. So we'll be discussing all of that in the coming days. And by Friday, we'll launch our first segment of Members Decide. Okay, until I see you guys in my next live stream. Thank you, guys. Tammy, I love you, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Everything being turned over and will come out in court. Thank you, Kim, for providing those evidence. Hopefully the case will go well. And if you love Cora, I mean it, every bit of it. Pray for her. That's the best you can do for her. What I heard this evening is mind-blowing. It's unbelievable, but it's true. Cora is a belly dancer and she's so proud of her body. Yes, exactly. Oh, you guys are coming now. Guys, I am so tired. Hannah, thank you. Hannah is just a new watcher. Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you for all the questions you asked today. I really appreciate them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. I hate to go, but I've been sitting down for 3 hours. It's not good for my back. And I'm not sitting on a work chair that is a better form chair for your back. Praying for Cora. Thank you, Tana. Tell me, I'm sorry. Tell me, if you go back and watch this video, you'll be shocked that not only WhatsApp women, they have Facebook group. So we'll be talking in the near future about most of these things. Unbelievable, but true. Unbelievable, but true. Thank you all that joined me today. Remember to subscribe, follow, turn on your post notification bell, and share this video. Let others get to hear. As always, if you love Mr. Cora Obidi, help him. Tell him the truth. Get him out of social media. Let him stop talking about his ex. It takes him nowhere. Until I see you guys in my next live stream, be well and take good care of yourself. Bye, everybody.